Hello, it's John Binney, and I wanted to share my adventure today. I've been guided for several weeks now and by some beautiful friends to climb a tree. And so this morning I came down here at 5 a.m. and I went looking for a tree. Um, and I was looking for a tree to climb. It was very dark and it was raining and it was very wet. And so I had to hunt around all these beautiful trees. I felt like I looked around about 40 of them. I eventually came up on the tree, and this is the tree here. Anyway, let me flip the camera around so you can see. Okay, so this tree here. And so I climbed up on this branch here. That is what I found. It was actually this branch here that I climbed up on. And as I found, it's a bit rotten. And as you can see, what happened is sorry about the wind. As you can see, what happened was that actually I fell. So I fell from up there, which I think is about maybe 6 or 6.5 feet high, and then I fell down here, flat on my back. I think I probably landed on this area here, and that was really sore. And as I landed on my back, I felt my neck was a bit stiff, and my shoulders were stiff. And then I realized as I lay there that um, I'd like winded myself, so I had no air in my lungs, and so I rolled over on my side, and then like got up. Like about 3 minutes later, I was like, "Oh, why did I do that? What happened?" And I was like, "Guys, like, why would why would you ask me to climb a tree?" And then the first thing that happens is I just choose this very what seems to be now like quite a thin, rotten branch, and then fall. And I said, John, you've got to get back. You've got to get back up there. You've got to get back on the tree. So I did. And let me flip you around again. Here we go. So I did. And this time I put like my hand up here and my foot here. And I climbed up. And that was much easier. It was really easy. And actually I started climbing and I knew that I could get up to the other. I think I climbed up as far as there, which, it's not a ridiculously low area, but I could have kept going. And then I climbed back down. And so what was the whole lesson in that? Uh, Other than um, pretty fit, maybe average mobility, 47-year-olds, like why would I go to the effort of climbing a tree? And I felt like the lesson was that um, I was like called to do this, to face this fear. I had this fear building, and then even when I had this fear, I stepped through it. Like I chose to step through it, and although I fell, I I'd chosen a really hard route. I'd chosen it in the dark. I couldn't tell if that branch was definitely rotten, although some of it appeared a bit alive, um, and it wasn't big enough. And so there was definitely a lesson there, which was like, don't when you're scared, you need to like step through that fear. Just take your time, like find the easy path, the easy flow. And so when I did, when I faced the fear a second time and and climbed up, it was much easier. Perfect, easy flow. And that was a really beautiful lesson, just to don't just run at something, even if you're scared of it, and you're breaking through a fear. Just take a moment, figure out the right path to climb, and focus on it, and it feels much easier. So yeah, that was my adventure this morning. I hope you enjoyed it. Sending so much love from Scotland.